Good evening and welcome to the Town of Acton Selectmen's meeting for April 10th?
10th.
April 10th, 2014. First item on the agenda, salute to the flag. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the agenda.
I move that we approve the agenda.
Seconded?
All in favor? Approval of the minutes of the last meeting.
I move that we approve the minutes of the last meeting.
Seconded.
All in favor? Old business, we have none. New business, open legal bids.
They happen to be right here.
You got the knife?
I have a knife this time, sure.
There, you got one?
Got one. Don't mean to take your job, Bill. I'll turn that to you.
Thank you, sir. First one is from Burke and Clegg. Dear Selectmen, thank you for your inquiry about legal services that is Bork or Burke and Clegg LLC can provide to the town of Acton. Bork and Clegg LLC has a strong reputation through more than 40 years of legal practice in York County. Our firm currently consists of 4 attorneys with experience in civil and criminal litigation, real estate and land use matters, bankruptcy, probate, and commercial transactions. For the last 40 years, it has also been my pleasure to represent many local governmental entities, including planning boards and zoning boards of appeal for small towns in York County. It is important to have attorneys with experience in a variety of legal fields and institutional knowledge of the local communities. A substantial part of our practice consists of representing towns. Our attorneys have experience advising town officials and staff, drafting and reviewing ordinances, municipal real estate transactions, and attending hearings on permits or appeals. We also represent town governments in litigation through trial and appeal. We provide legal representation in the towns of Acton, Shapley, Lebanon, and Lyman, as well as the Alfred Water District and the York County Budget Committee. For references, please feel free to contact any of the officials serving these governmental entities. Bork and Clegg LLC will provide legal services for the town of Acton at a rate of $140 per hour. This is significantly lower than the normal hourly rates that we charge private clients. See the attached schedule for a variety of services that we provide to the above referenced governmental entities. My associate Bradley Moran and I will both be available to meet with the board at your convenience to discuss this proposal in more detail. Thank you for your consideration, and please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Ronald D. Bork. Okay, and then they list all the different things that they'll do, but everything is at $140 per hour.
It was sealed, not well, but was sealed.
Wow. This one's from Joseph V. Lankowski, attorney at law. Gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity to submit this application for the position of legal counsel for the town of Acton. I have attached to this letter a list of references and billing rate schedule. I've included with the reference a brief statement explaining how each person named may have input relevant to this particular application. Gives his graduation, his marriage, experience. The fee schedule is somewhat generic and based upon what I assume will be the primary requirements of the position. I've been fortunate over my career to have developed and retained a significant group of long-term and valued clients, which I hope will come to include the town of Acton. I have a long-standing policy applicable to those clients when it comes to billing. I never bill for questions I can answer in a phone call. I want my clients to feel that they can pick up the phone and run a quick question by me without being concerned that the meter is running. I believe the This practice has contributed to a sense of trust and partnership with my clients, which is much more valued than 10 or 15 billable minutes. I chose the references on the attached list based on the belief that they would be best placed to provide useful information to the board based on the scope and extent of their relationship with me or on the type of work I did for them or both. There is one person who I have not included on the list who should be able to provide the board with useful insight. I've worked with Ken Paul on numerous occasions on issues related to Acton's land use ordinance, some of which have been fairly complex. I did not feel that it would be appropriate for me to ask Ken to act as a reference, given his position as the official of the town. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to submit this application. I hope to have the chance to discuss my suitability for the town's attorney position with you in person. Okay, references. These are different companies. Worked for code enforcement in the city of Sanford. Worked in the York County District Attorney's Office. Worked main contract flooring, commercial lending marketing manager at Kennebunk Savings Bank. Okay.
No rates?
Everything except the money.
Trying to, litigation. Litigation is $175 per hour. All other matters are $150 per hour.
Okay.
Okay?
175 is for litigation.
Litigation and 150 is for any other matters. This one's from Bergen and Parkinson, our current attorneys. Response to requests for proposals for legal services. Bergen and Parkinson LLC is a full-service law firm with 17 attorneys and offices in Kennebunk and Saco. Bergen and Parkinson is AV rated, which is Martindale Hubbell's highest rating, based on confidential opinions from the bar and judiciary. While we are York County's largest firm and therefore well-placed to provide specialized legal services in a broad array of practice areas, we are small and accessible enough to respond rapidly and effectively to our clients' needs. The press has affectionately described Bergen and Parkinson as the big little firm. This proposal is in response to the town of Acton's request for proposals for comprehensive legal services, the RFP. We do not anticipate any conflicts of interest if our firm is selected to continue to serve as town attorney. Attaches a copy of the firm's professional liability. Bergen and Parkinson proposes to charge the town on a flat hourly basis at the rate of $170 per hour for all attorneys for all his services, including litigation, telephone conferences, travel time, excluding travel time to and from town hall meetings, and general consultations. To the extent paralegal work is needed, paralegals will be charged at the flat rate of $90 per hour. The firm will also charge out-of-pocket expenses such as filing fees and mileage. Invoices are issued on a monthly basis with an itemized statement at all work showing the name of the attorney or paralegal who worked on the matter. They got land use experience. They represent Cumberland and York County Managers Association. These are, no, the membership. Got their individual qualifications. We serve as town attorney to Wells, Arundel, Acton, Bodenham, Brownfield, Porter, Hiram, and Newfield. We also serve as special counsel to Berwick, Cape Elizabeth, Farmington, Kennebunk, Mount Desert, Scarborough, Shapley, and Old Orchard Beach. Others, the Sanford Sewers District and the Wells Sanitary District. These, are public information now. If anybody wants to come and read the rest of what I'm not reading, they're pretty comprehensive, so I'm just reading the experience they have with other towns and their fee service, but if anybody wants to look further. Wow. Okay, Jensen, Baird, Gardner, and Henry. Okay, the original plus 3 copies, that's why there's so much. And they are in Kennybunk. Okay, Jensen, Baird, Gardner, and Henry is a law firm of 30 attorneys with offices in Portland and Kennybunk. Within the state, the law firm provides full-service representation to a broad client base, including many municipalities, businesses, and individuals. The law firm's practice areas include local government, litigation, real estate, labor relations, complex public financing, school law, commercial lending, bankruptcy, environmental regulation, corporations, tax, criminal defense, and trust and estates. Jason, Baird, Gardner, and Henry has been engaged in municipal law and litigation since the law firm's founding over 50 years ago. In addition to acting as general counsel on a regular basis to the various local government entities as listed in Section 2D below. Qualifications of specific areas: land use, zoning, and planning law, municipal assessment law, real estate law, bankruptcy collection law, economic development activities, municipal finance and bond counsel services. Okay, town of Arundel, town of Bingham, town of Gorham, town of Harpswell, town of Kennybunk, town of Sanford, town of Cutler, town of Boothbay, town of Harpswell, city of Saco. And where are your fees? Okay, the law firm's proposed rates and charges as follows. The law firm will charge the town at an hourly rate of $175 for all services performed by our lawyers, including litigation, labor, personnel matters, meeting attendance, general consultations, and bond counsel TIF work. The law firm may use its paralegals to assist with bankruptcy and real estate title work, and the law firm will bill any work performed by our paralegals at an hourly rate of $85. The proposed hourly rates are discounted from the law firm's regular hourly rates. The law firm will also charge the town for out-of-pocket expenses such as photocopying, fax, long-distance telephone, mileage, and filing fees. The law firm will bill the town on a monthly basis with a detailed statement for all work showing the name of the attorney who worked on the matter, a description of the particular work item, the date the work was performed, the total hours worked, and an identification of all reimbursable expenses. Out-of-pocket costs such as photocopying, fax, long-distance telephone, mileage, and filing fees are identified on the monthly bill. As a general rule, we do not double bill for office consultations between two attorneys, but we may on occasion when both attorneys are reasonably contributing necessary additional information, assistance, or advice, not merely cumulative information, assistance, or advice. If desired, the law firm will use different sub-account numbers for different matters. The law firm's attorneys and staff are available not only during normal work hours of 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., but also after hours from 5:30 p.m. until midnight or later if required. Is that it?
That's it. No more.
Okay. We are not making any motions or making any decisions tonight. Next Thursday night, we will be doing conference calls with all 4 firms, and then we will make a decision at our next scheduled meeting, which is April 25th? 4th. April 24th. Okay. Next item on the agenda is Iron Tales liquor license. Iron Tales has applied for their renewal of their liquor license, which comes due on May 31st. On April 17th at 6 o'clock, we'll have a public hearing here, and then we'll go through the process from there. Other business, we have a mass gathering permit to sign. Charles Taylor is applying for a mass gathering permit on 4 Hopper Road on the 5th of July, 2014. He has provided evidence of insurance, he has paid the fee, and just need a motion.
I move that we grant the mass gathering permit.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Applying for mass gathering permit?
Anybody have any other business? Nope. Okay. Lawn care?
Sure. I'm going to read the lawn care bid again. Let's see, Town of Acton is soliciting bids for lawn care from May 1st, 2014 to November 30th, 2014. Mowing grass is to be done at the Acton Town Hall, Acton Public Safety Building, Mary Grant Nature Preserve, and the Lincoln School on an as-needed basis. Raking, fertilizing if needed, and spring and fall cleanup at the Town Hall site are to be included. Bid should be total price for the season. All bids need to be submitted by 4 p.m., April 23rd, 2014, to the Town of Acton, 35H Road, Acton, Maine, 04001. Bids will be opened at 7 p.m. at the Selectmen's meeting, April 24th, 2014. Envelope should say on it clearly, lawn bid. For further information, call 636-3839, extension 408, or come to the Selectmen's office at the Town Hall. Proof of liability insurance and workman's comp or exemption form must be furnished before bid is awarded.
Okay, the school budget meeting and election on the 22nd, April 22nd, is the town meeting at the Acton School, elementary school at 7 o'clock. On 29th is the vote here at the town hall. The polls will be open from 8 to 8. Property taxes are due on Tuesday, April 15th, the second part of your taxes. The town report has gone to the printers, and on May 7th, Wednesday, the transfer station will be closed for the day as all the employees are going for a one-day training with state training. Okay. Motion?
I move that we adjourn.
Seconded.
All in favor?